Before I start this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and click the bell button for always update on my future videos. Brunei is a tiny nation with a formidable set of laws and customs. Operating under Sharia law, the Islamic Sultanate has strict rules in line with its deeply held reverence for religion. Travelers to Brunei are expected to follow these rules closely, with few exceptions made for foreign visitors. To help smooth over your stay in this fascinating nation, here are the 10 things that are illegal in Brunei. Number 1. Adultery is prohibited in Brunei. Committing adultery is a big no. It is considered illegal in Brunei and can carry an archaic punishment such as stoning to death. This law is unlikely to affect tourists unless it involves a Bruneian or Muslim. Number 2. Drugs are prohibited in Brunei. While almost every country bans certain drugs, Brunei is on an entirely different level. Possession usually meets a mandatory death sentence. And believe it or not, having everyday over-the-counter or prescription medication might be illegal in Brunei too. Double and triple check everything before a trip in the same way as you would before visiting Dubai or the Middle East. Number 3. Buying and drinking alcohol in public is prohibited. Brunei's strict Sharia law bans the sale of alcohol. But it's not all bad news for drinkers. Non-Muslims over the age of 17 can bring 2 liters liquor and 12 cans of beer into the country every 48 hours. Just fill in a customs form at the airport and keep it with you all the time in case of an inspection. Tourists can drink alcohol in hotel rooms or private residences as long as they're not intoxicated in public. Number 4. Pornography is prohibited in Brunei. As with most Muslim countries, possession and distribution of pornography is strictly illegal in Brunei. The definition and criteria vary depending on who you ask. And some might think that a bikini selfie in the Maldives might be considered pornographic. The whole concept of sex in Brunei is very different to Europe and West. Just be careful and mindful of your pictures. Number 5. Saying negative things about Sultan is prohibited. The technical term for defamation of the royal family as a crime is lèse-majesté. And lèse-majesté is illegal in Brunei. Saying or sharing anything unfavorable about the Sultan or prince is a crime. It doesn't matter how you feel about the Sultan of Brunei, keep any opinions to yourself. Number 6. Overstaying your visa is prohibited. In 2018, nationalities from 55 countries enjoy visa-free access to the tiny Sultanate. According to government of UK, anyone overstaying the visa faces strict penalties. Depending on the reasons and circumstances, punishments can range from a fine or short prison sentence to caning. Number 7. Unmarried couples in a hotel room is prohibited. Both the proximity and adultery laws make it illegal in Brunei for unmarried couples to share a hotel room. If you're not married, you need to get separate rooms. This still applies if you're in long-term relationship and just haven't tied the knot. The law can be murky and exceptions are sometimes made with foreign tourists. Number 8. Eating during Ramadan is prohibited. During the fasting month, it's illegal in Brunei for anyone to eat, drink or smoke in public. Restaurants are closed in daytime. Muslim residents could face severe reprimands for breaking fast without a convincing reason. This law also applies to non-Muslim tourists, and offenders can face a fine of to 4,000 Brunei dollar or $2,932 or 1 year prison sentence. We suggest avoiding Brunei during Ramadan. Number 9. LGBTQ members are prohibited. Sadly, homosexuality is strictly illegal in Brunei. Even if it's consensual, it's still against the law. In recent years, the Sultanate has come under scrutiny for wanting to punish those found guilty with death. However, it's still unclear what the status is as of 2019 and how it will affect non-citizens. Close contact between members of the same sex is quite common. Just don't display any outward affection and you should be fine. Number 10. Christmas in Brunei is prohibited. Yes, you read that correctly. In a sense, Christmas is illegal in Brunei. December 25th isn't a holiday and it's against the law to put decorations up in public. Christians can attend church and celebrate in private but need to notify the authorities. The Sultan believes excess and open celebration might undermine the role of Islam in Brunei. Punishment can be up to 5 years in prison and a 40,000 Brunei dollar or $29,336 fine. But still, even there's a prohibited things in this country. This tiny nation is lot of cultural and historic things that we can explore. Still, Brunei is a beautiful country and one of the best tourist spot in Asia.